नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका के न्यूज़ 24/7 में। तो चलिए देखते हैं आज की हेडलाइंस। इफ स्टेट गवर्नमेंट इज नॉट एबल टू एंश्योर सेफ्टी एंड पीसफुल एग्जिस्टेंस, इट हैज फेल्ड, हैज नो बिजनेस टू रिमेन ex Manipur DY CM and BJP ally NPP's leader. As Manipur continues to be gripped by violence 1 month on, the allies of the BJP government in the state have also joined the opposition to hit out at the N. Biren Singh-led administration for failing to control the situation. On Friday, former Deputy Manipur CM Yumnam Joykumar said his party and BJP ally, the National People Party, would be compelled to reconsider its equation with the current government if the situation persists. The NPP is the second largest party in Manipur with 7 elected representatives in a 60-seater assembly. While the party fought against the BJP in the 2022 assembly election, the 7 NPP MLA later pledged support to the Biren Singh government. Congress government free rice scheme sets off a political slugfest in Karnataka. Karnataka is witnessing a political high drama between ruling Congress party and opposition Bharatiya Janata Party over distribution of free rice to the poor. On one hand, the ruling Congress party has given a call of statewide protest on June 30, condemning the move of BJP-led central government refusal to sell rice for Karnataka. On the other hand, BJP has stated that if the free rice scheme is not implemented in the state from July 1, party will launch large-scale agitation. The sources in the Karnataka government stated that Anna Bhagya scheme, one of the 5 major guarantees assured by the Congress, will take some time to take off. The Congress government has implemented a scheme of free bus travel for women. Applications have been invited from the beneficiary to avail the scheme of free power up to 200 units and rupees 2,000 allowance to women heads, expensing the taxpayers. Sources in both parties explained that the political drama is created by both the parties in the backdrop of upcoming Lok Sabha election. Congress, which has earned goodwill from people following implementation of the free bus scheme and announcement of other, Congress, which has earned goodwill from the people following implementation of free bus scheme and announcement of other 4 guarantees schemes to blame the center over the free rice program. The statement of depriving the poor of their food or stealing the poor man's food are given with a clear intent to damage the image of BJP further, which is still waiting for a momentum after a drubbing in the assembly elections. Karnataka Congress President and DY Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar had given a call to the party workers to stage a protest in all districts headquarters on June 20, condemning the move of the central government to refuse to sell rice in Karnataka. Nearly 100 die as India struggles with a sweltering heat wave in 2 most populous states. At least 96 people died in 2 of India's most populous states over the last several days, official said Sunday, with swaths of country reeling from a sweltering heat wave. The death happened in the northern state of Uttar Pradesh and eastern Bihar, where authorities warned residents over 60 and others suffering various maladies to stay indoors during the daytime. All the fatalities in the Uttar Pradesh, totaling 54, were reported in Balia district, some 300 kilometers (200 miles) southeast of Lucknow, the state capital. Authorities found out most of those who passed away were over 60 years old and had pre-existing health conditions which may have been exacerbated by the intense heat. S.K. Yadav, a medical officer in Balia, said in the first 3 days some 300 patients were admitted to the district hospital for various ailments aggravated by heat. Due to the gravity of the situation, authority cancelled leave application of medical personnel in Balia and provided additional hospital beds in the emergency ward to accommodate the influx of patients. Work to make state a $1 trillion economy. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath on Saturday distributed appointment letters to 102 Udyami Mitras hailing from prestigious institutes such as IIT and IIM at a function here and said these recruiters would not only play a crucial role as intermediary between entrepreneurs investing in the state and a government machinery, but also serve as a vigilance force acting as the government third eye to ensure transparency and efficiency in governance. Distributing an incentive of Rs 232 crore among several entrepreneurs on the occasion, the Chief Minister called upon them to invest more in Uttar Pradesh and connect the youth of the state with skill development using their corporate social responsibility funds. Besides making Uttar Pradesh the country number 1 economy, Adityanath said Udyami Mitras would play an important role in achieving the goal of ease of doing business. You have to see that no one can point a finger at you anywhere. There will be an attempt to lure you and break your moral. But you must keep in the mind the 25 crore people of the state and carry out your duties with unwavering commitment and dedication to establish the state has $1 trillion economy and as the country's biggest economy, the chief minister told the recruits. Living in these 10 states expects no respite from heat for you. Several states, especially in northern India, continue to reel from sweltering heat wave condition, promoting the state government to take appointees measures including extending summer vacation for school-going-on children. The Indian Meteorological Department warned that the exhaustive heat wave conditions are likely to continue for the next few days and advised people to take necessary precautions to safeguard themselves from the extreme heat. A heat wave is declared by IMD when the maximum temperature is above 40 degrees Celsius and 4.5 degrees above normal. A severe heat wave is declared when the maximum temperature is at least 40 degrees Celsius and more than 66.4 degrees Celsius higher than the normal. The weather body in its latest bulletin also detailed the heat wave condition and the expected timeline when it will be abate. Russia-Ukraine signed peace treaty, Vladimir Putin says, then shows document. Russian President Vladimir Putin accused Ukraine of signing a peace treaty with Moscow to end the ongoing war, saying that Kyiv later threw it into the garbage of history. The comments by the Russian leader were made during a meeting while the leaders of African Union spearheaded by South African President Cyril Ramaphosa at St. Petersberg Konstantinopol's Palace. The meet included leaders from South Africa, Senegal, Egypt, Zambia, Uganda, Congo Republic and the Comoro Island. Vladimir Putin asserted that in the spring of 2022, during the initial phase of Russia's invasion of Ukraine, a peace treaty was signed by the two countries in Istanbul as Turkey hosted a series of negotiations to help develop trust between the two sides. It was called Treaty of Permanent Neutrality and Security Guarantees of Ukraine. Vladimir Putin showing the supposed draft of the treaty. We never agreed with the Ukrainian side that the text will be confidential, but we never showed it before nor commented on it. This draft of the treaty was initiated by the leader of the negotiation group from Kyiv. He put his signature. There it exists, he added. Ukraine war must end. South African President Ramaphosa tells Putin. The war in Ukraine must end. South Africa President Cyril Ramaphosa has told Russia leader Vladimir Putin. Mr. Ramaphosa remark came as he met Mr. Putin in his St. Petersburg on Saturday as part of a peace mission with 6 other African countries. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky told the delegation on Friday that he would not enter talks with Russia while they occupied Ukrainian land. Mr. Putin told the African leaders Ukraine had always refused talks. At the meeting in St. Petersburg, Mr. Ramaphosa also called for both parties to return their prisoners of war, said children removed by Russia should be returned home. Mr. Putin has been charged with war crimes by the International Criminal Court over the forced removal of hundreds of Ukrainian children from their families during Russia's occupation of Ukraine. As the Africa delegation called the return of the children to their families, Mr. Putin interrupted their speech and claimed Russia was protecting them. Children are scared. We moved them out of the conflict zone, saving their lives and health, he said. The UN said they have evidence of the illegal transfer of hundreds of Ukrainian children to Russia. Mr. Ramaphosa also warned Mr. Putin of the impacts of the war on Africa and said it should be settled by diplomacy. The war cannot go on forever. All wars have to be settled and come to an end at some stage, he said. And we are here to communicate a very clear message that would like this war to be ended. The war has severely restricted the export of grain from Ukraine and fertilizers from Russia, which has affected African countries in particular and intensified global food insecurity. But Mr. Putin blamed the West for the grain crisis, not the war in Ukraine. As he said, only 3% of the grain exports permitted under a UN-sponsored deal to ensure its safe passage through the Black Sea had gone to its world's poorest country. Russia has repeatedly complained that Western sanctions are restricting its own agriculture exports. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said there were no grounds for extending the grain deal because so far what we were promised has not been done. 11 services boxers enter youth men's national boxing final. After securing victories in their respective semi-final bout, an impressive contingent of 11 boxers hailing from the Services Sports Control Board has advanced towards the final of the 6th Youth Men National Boxing Championship in Gangtok, Sikkim. SSCB Arman 80 kg produced a top show in the ring as he defended Prasant Khatana of Madhya Pradesh by a unanimous decision to reach the final of the tournament. Arman dominated the bout from the get-go and landed some heavy punches on his opponent to gain an early advantage in the first round. The next two rounds also saw the services boxer dominating his opponent with swift movement and accurate punches. He will now face Ishan Kataria of Haryana in the final. SSCB Rishi also played brilliantly in the semi-final and defeated Haryana Vishes by 3 to reach the final of the championship. Apart from Arman and Rishi, 9 other boxers, Aryan 51 kg, Ashish 54 kg, Nikhil 57 kg, M. Hantoi 60 kg, Ankush 67 kg, Preet Malik 71 kg, Yogesh 75 kg, Ayan 86 kg and Harsh 92 kg have also reached the final. Haryana Pugilist also showcased tremendous display in the semi-final as a total of 6 boxers from the state will play for the final prize. Asian Junior Champion Bharat June 92 kg was at his imperious best during the semi-final bout as he defeated Afzal Shahi of Madhya Pradesh by RSC. Grand Canyon National Park, the deadliest in US, claims life of 33-year-old man. Grand Canyon is one of the exciting places to be in USA, but sometimes one wrong step there can prove to be fatal. Recently, a 33-year-old man died after falling 4,000 feet towards the Colorado River below after he crossed the edge at the Grand Canyon Skywalk attraction. According to a report by New York Post, rescue teams including road specialists and helicopters found the man's dead body and brought it to Hualpai Nation, which operates the 10-foot wide horseshoe-shaped glass bridge which extended 70 feet out over the rim of the canyon. The man could not be immediately identified as entering the skywalks requires visitors to store personal stuff like cell phone and backpacks. Meanwhile, Mojave Country Sheriff Office informed that an investigation is on foot on all engines including suicide. Notably, as per the records, the Grand Canyon ranks as the deadliest national park in America with the highest number of missing persons report and death among the 100 of US national park sites. Since the beginning of 2018, at least 56 people have been reported missing from Grand Canyon National Park and at least 6 have been found dead. Some experts claim that the death toll at the park is likely higher than what the records show. Mourn on Manipur. Congress takes dig at PM Modi's Mann Ki Baat. Congress leader Jairam Ramesh on Sunday took a swipe at Prime Minister Narendra Modi over his silence over the Manipur violence while referring to his 102-second episode of monthly radio program which was aired today and said one more Mann Ki Baat but mourned silent on Manipur. Prime Minister Modi monthly radio program Mann Ki Baat was broadcast today at 11 pm, shifting from the usual schedule of its broadcast on the last Sunday of every month due to his visit to the United States of America. Jairam Ramesh, while taking a dig at Prime Minister Modi, said that the Prime Minister praised himself for India's capabilities in disaster management and alleged that the Manipur violence was an entirely self-inflicted humanitarian disaster. Over 100 people have died in the ethnic violence that broke out a month ago between the people belonging to the Meitei and Kuki communities. So one more Mann Ki Baat but mourn on Manipur. The PM patted himself on the back for India's great capabilities in disaster management. What about the entirely man-made, actually self-inflicted humanitarian disaster that is confronting Manipur? Still no appeal for peace from him. There is a non-auditable PM fund but does not PM even care for Manipur is the real question, Jairam tweeted. Goa Chief Minister Pramod Sawant on Sunday launched the mascot and unveiled the official jersey of the 37th national game to be held in the coastal state. The unveiling of official mascot Moga, a Bishan representing the distinct identity of Goa, reinforced the strong connection between the games and the state's heritage. Today, revolution is taking place in Goa in the area of sport. Youth should prepare themselves to make a revolution here, he said. Sawan said that it is proud woman to host the national games and that the Goa government is committed to create a robust sports culture within the state. The national games shall serve as a catalyst for the overall refinement and growth of the existing sports ecosystem in the state, he said. He said that the infrastructure for the games is ready and the state is ready to welcome all athletes. Once Prime Minister Narendra Modi gives the dates of its availability, he will announce the date of inauguration, he said. Sports Minister Govt, Indian Olympic Association Chairperson PT Usha, ace boxer MC Mary Kom and others were also present on this occasion. Odisha confirms first heat wave related death. As Odisha continues to reel under hot and humid weather conditions, the state government confirmed the first heat wave related death and sanctioned an ex gratia of Rs 50,000 for the deceased family. A top official said the victim is a middle-aged person from Baleshwar district. A senior official at the Special Relief Commissioner SRC office said on Sunday, adding that the state has so far received allegations of 20 deaths due to heat wave. So far, we have received information of 20 alleged heat wave fatalities. One death has been confirmed so far from Baleshwar district. The others are being incurred by the collectors, the official said, adding Rs 50,000 will be paid to bereaved family in case of death due to heat waves. With heat wave condition prevailing in various districts, SRC Satyabrata Sahu on Saturday reviewed the situation based on IMD forecast. The Met Office in its forecast said hot weather conditions are likely to continue in some districts for the next 3 days. ऐसे ही और न्यूज़ को जानने के लिए जुड़े रहिए के न्यूज़ 24/7 के साथ.